Hi guys, this is teacher Tianshi, and this is our third day of week 2 practice problem, and actually this is our second to last day, and today our questions is about word problems. I think the first and third questions is pre-algebra content, so I'm not going to cover it in the video, but for the second and also the fourth question is really challenging, and this is a challenging question, so I would like to explain it in this video. So first of all, let's read this question together. So James read a book, and on the first day he read 1/5 of the book, plus 12 more, and on the second day he read 1/4 of the remaining page, plus 15 pages, and on the third day he read 1/3 of the remaining pages, plus 18 pages, and he then realized that there are only 42 pages left to read, which he read the next day. So in total, how many pages are there in this book? So in that question, the thing that we are solving for is the number of the pages in this book, and we don't know it. So a very useful way to solve for this kind of problem is to assume it to be X. So we can assume the book has X pages. So in that case, let's translate what the word problem says into the algebraic expression. So on the first day, he read 1/5 of the pages plus 12 more. And on the second day, he read 1/4 of the remaining pages. So on the first day, he read 1/5 of the pages, which means that they are 4/5x minus 12 pages left after the first day of reading, right? And on the second day, he read 1/4 of the remaining pages. So on the second day, how many pages are left? So on the second day, he read 1/4, which means that they are 3/4, right? Because 1 minus 1/4 equals to 3/4. So there are 3/4 of the remaining pages, which is this amount. And then plus 15, which means that they are after the second day of reading, there are this amount of the pages left. So let's do the simplification first. So after the second day, and 4 and 4 cancel out each other, and it will be 3/5x. And then we need to use the distributive law of multiplication to do the calculation. So after the second day, there are 3/5x minus 24 pages left. And let's see how many pages he read on the third day. So he read 1/3 of the remaining pages plus 18 pages, which means that there are 2/3 of the remaining pages minus 18 pages left, right? So here we do the calculation. So it's 2/5x and then 2/3 times 24 and minus 18. So here 1/8. So it's 2/5x and then minus 16 minus 18. So it's minus 34. So after the third day of reading, he has this amount of the pages left. And the question also tells us that the amount of the pages that left to read is actually 42. So we can set up an equation by ourselves. So 2/5x minus 34 equals to 41. And then we can remove the term to the other side of the equation. So 2/5x equals to 76. So what is the amount of x? So it's 76 times 5/2. So 1 and 38. So 38 times 5. And the final answer will be 190. So the final answer for this question is E. Okay, for this question, actually, this is a very typical word problem, and the thing we don't know, we can assume it to be x, and then we can like just translate the word into the algebraic expression and do the calculation. And I think the fourth question is very, very similar to the second one, but we will read this question together and let's do it by ourselves. So Hui is an avid reader and he bought a copy of the bestseller Math is Beautiful. On the first day, Hui read 1/5 of the pages plus 12 more, and on the second day, he read 1/4 of the remaining pages plus 15 pages. And on the third day, she read 1/3 of the remaining pages plus 18 pages. She didn't realize that there are only 62 pages left to read, and which she read the next day. So how many pages are there in this book? So this is the AMC 8 problem, and this is very similar to the question we just talked about. So we don't know how many pages are there in the book. We can assume it to be x. So after the first day of reading, so how many pages are left? So she read 1/5 of the pages, which means that there are like 4/5 x and then minus 12 pages left. And on the second day, she read 1/4 of the remaining pages, which means that there are like 3/4 and then minus 15 pages left. So this is the amount of the pages left after the second day of reading. So do the calculation. So it's 3/5x and then 3/4 times 12 and then minus 15. And then do the calculation, 3/5x minus 9 minus 15. So it's minus 24. So after the second day of reading, there are 3/5x minus 24 books left. And on the third day, she read 1/3 of the remaining pages plus 18 pages. So they are like in total 2/3. And then the remaining pages is 3/5x minus 24 and then minus 18. So after the third day, there are like this amount of the pages left. Do the simplification, it will be 2/5x and then 2/3 times 24 and minus 18. 1/8, so 2/5x and then minus 16 minus 18, so it's minus 34. So after the third day, there are 2/5x minus 34 pages left. And the question tells us that the remaining amount of the pages is 62. So 2/5x minus 34 equals to 62. So 2/5x equals to 96. So x equals to 96 times 5/2. So it's 48 times 5. So we do the multiplication. And the final answer will be 240. So the correct answer will be C. I think this questions in today's practice problem is a little bit challenging, but as long as we like know how to translate the word into the algebraic expression, it is very easy to like set up the equation and solve for this kind of problem. And I'm looking forward to see the last day of our practice problem. See you.